Sorry, I've been making videos, but had to wash your cat.
Oh, you're terrible. Look at this. Tear me off a piece of that.
Why don't you just grab one?
Do it.
Well, there you go.
Chad.
Here.
It's okay. It's okay. It's just right around there.
Our cat is suffering from ringworm. So, oh, apple cider vinegar. Oh, freaking water on the floor, dude.
Well, yeah, we gotta struggle, you know.
Yeah, I guess we did.
Yeah, if anybody has any good suggestions on what else we can do for her, let us know. We're trying our best. The best is just taking too long. God, Lord have mercy. That's terrible.
Well, quit.
Oh, I'm trying to get the stuff off of there. I can't put that on her paws because she can't eat that.
You don't need to see that. Greetings and salutations. This week I didn't produce that many videos. In fact, I spent most of the week working on the master bathroom and refinishing the cabinets in there. And I gotta say, it turned out pretty well. I like the way it turned out. I was thinking about using one of those refinishing kits. I think Rust-Oleum sells them. And I went down to Home Depot to look at some of that, and I determined that those refinishing kits are really designed to go over cabinets that have an existing finish that's still good. And as you can see here, the finish on our bathroom cabinets had completely failed. So I needed to sand that down to the parent wood, get all the old finish off, and then I ended up refinishing it. And I ended up using a product I've never used before, and I gotta say it turned out pretty well. I used this poly stain combination thing from Varathane, and just applied it with a synthetic brush. The higher quality brush you use, probably the better the finish will turn out. And I also fixed that tile ledge, whatever you want to call it. I fixed that, and that turned out pretty well. Now I got a couple floor tiles to replace. I went out in my shed out back and I found 10 towels that I had salvaged from when I did the fireplace surround, and so I'm going to replace some broken tiles in the bathroom, but I got to dig out the grout, and it's kind of time consuming. That job is time consuming because I got one of those little rotary tools, you know, and it's a Milwaukee, and I only have one battery, and that battery doesn't last very long. But today I'm taking a break from the bathroom stuff, and I want to come out here and work on a dart a little bit. I need to get the wiring harness plugged back into the dashboard so I can troubleshoot that, make sure that I got everything hooked up correctly. So I'm going to spend some time doing that. Before I do that, I need to clean up this garage because reasons. You know, I did a lot of sanding out here, and everything's covered in a layer of sawdust. So I need to blow all this stuff off, sweep up the floor, and get some stuff cleaned, picked up and stuff. And it's just a never-ending thing. I picked up another quart of full epoxy. I know it looks like there's two here, but there's like a third of a quart in this one. This one's full, and I got another thing of full epoxy activator. But before I spray anything, I got to get rid of all this dust. And look at the second messiest workbench on YouTube. I'll clear this up. And that's kind of the plan for today. So I guess I better just shut up and start cleaning. Oh, by the way, I got this lapel mic. It's a real cheap one. I think it cost me about $20 on the Amazons. Right now I just don't have the budget for a wireless mic. Ultimately, that's what I'd like to get. But this one came highly recommended from other YouTubers, so let me know down in the comment section if this mic is any good. And I'll try to incorporate this into my video creation workflow, is the word I'm looking for. Okay, I gotta clean up here. I don't know if you'd call this clean, but all the sawdust is gone. And I vacuumed the inside of this out. Now I need to, this is a good thing that the seat's not in here. Now I got to lay underneath there with a flashlight and figure out where all these wires go. Eventually that fuse block has got to go over there on the kick panel. And I forgot how it goes across the steering column. It goes across the steering column or under the steering column. There's just not a whole lot of room underneath all there for everything to fit. So there's only one way, and I need to figure it out. And it is freaking hot here. Holy! I think I might have to go in the bedroom and steal the box fan from my wife. It is not 12 o'clock, but it is 91 in the garage, and that air conditioner is barely keeping up. So I need to cool down a little bit here. So anyway, let me set this camera up and I'll do a little time lapse of me underneath there struggling like a goof to get the wiring hooked back up to the components in the dashboard. I have a feeling I'm going to have to take the gauge cluster out to gain access, but we'll see. And go! All right, even with the air conditioning running and a fan blowing to keep air circulating, it's still freaking hot in here. But I got just about everything that I can see here hooked up, with the exception of, you know, the connectors here for the instrument cluster. Here's another connector over here. Where'd it go? Right here. Those are easy enough. These, you know, I would suspect that those connect right there. This is how it would go in. Got that. Red and black. But I have to do a little bit of research and figure that out for sure. As far as the instrument cluster, that's the only confusion right there, and it's only been 10 years since I took it apart, so I don't remember. And then the other issue I'm having is that this connector here I don't have a home for. This is the only thing that's left and nothing. Let me pull this connector off of here. Okay, so this connector right here. Let me see if I... Doesn't match up with any of that. The only thing that I can find that's even remotely close, come on you goof, is this connector here, but I can't find. And if there were, that's not the one. That one on there like that, and you had the connector that fit that one, and then a lone connector for that, but I'm not seeing it, and that's the wiper switch. So I'm gonna walk away from that for right now. In the meantime, I'm going to get a battery out of the dually, put the battery in the battery tray, and hook up the battery and see if I can find the keys. If I can find the keys, I'll check and see if at least I can get the start of the turn. So let me go on a search and destroy mission for the keys for this pig, and we'll get the battery out the dually. Okay, so I did find the keys, and I don't have an extra connector to hook this up to there, but I just got this setting there. Come on. There. Now, when I go in here to, basically, long story long, I got no power to the dash, but I have my keys. So that's something I need to track down. Now, looking at how battery voltage gets to the wiring harness would be through this big 10 gauge wire. It goes here, and it goes through the harness, and it just ends here. So I'm missing something, and I'm not sure what. We got no power into this, which doesn't surprise me. I don't think. I'll probe these wires. I'm pretty sure I don't have any power into this harness. I know I don't have any here at the motor, and obviously I don't have any at the ignition switch, and I don't even have battery voltage here at the ballast resistor. So I'm gonna have to do a little studying up on information that I forgot 30 plus years ago. I mean, I used to know this stuff like the back of my hand, but I haven't worked down a points condenser system since high school, and it's been a long time. But if I just come over here to the solenoid and if I hook up 12 volt switched to my HEI that's up there. I can swap that out. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I'll swap that HEI out. So maybe I'll look into doing that tomorrow. I got a feeling though that I'm gonna be taking a cat to the vet tomorrow, because they did not call us back today, which means it's gonna be another $100 frickin' dollars. Get another cat, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Here I am, the last person that wanted to take care of animals is taking care of animals. But I digress. It's part of being a dad, I guess. But tomorrow I want to get on this. So another thing I need to work on this week is hooking up my gas line. I don't know if you can see that down there, but oh, there's the mechanical fuel pump. See it down there? The left side, the barb fitting, that is the suck side. So that's from the fuel tank. That flare fitting there, that's the blow side. That goes to the carburetor. So I need to manufacture a hard line that goes from there up to the carburetor. So I'll also be working on that. Not to mention doing bathroom remodels as well. So that's all I got for today. I'm just about wiped out. Oh, if you're a Mopar guy, specifically an old A-body aficionado, I'm looking for the clasp that screws up into here, that holds the glove box shut. Seems I've lost mine. So if you know where I can get a line on that, you just let me know, and yeah, do that. I'm going to have to make my own, which I am capable of doing, I suppose. So that's all I got for today. Hey, if you haven't done so yet, why don't you click the subscribe button and the little bell icon. That way you know next time I upload a video, because apparently clicking sub doesn't mean anything anymore. And if you'd like to support these projects, there's a few ways you can do that. All of those ways are in the links in the description. Amazon affiliate links, PayPal, or Patreon. Check those out, see if that's something you want to do. And if you can, thank you in advance. And if you can't afford to do that, I completely understand. This means we're probably related. So until next time, you have fun, stay safe, shoot straight, keep your powder dry, and have a splendid day. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.